Hello viewers, my name is Oleg Chigozie from a Training Academy. In this very video demo, I'm going to show you how to create your own reporting system in Adobe Captivate. This is Adobe Captivate design environment with a simple project. Okay, here I just have some slides with some content, and at the end I have questions. Okay, and these questions I have created it using the question pool, and I have many questions which will be, and that out of these many questions, only 10 questions will be given to the participant, which will be randomly generated. Okay, it simply means when each participant log in into the system to take this test or quiz, each participant will see different questions. Okay, so that is the use of the question pool. Okay, so if you don't want to use the Adobe Captivate default report system, which is mainly to report to LMS, okay, for example, if I go to the quiz section and click quiz preferences, you can see now enable reporting for this project is turned off, and if you turn it on, you can see the different method of reporting. Mostly it is mainly to be reported to LMS like Moodle LMS, or any other third-party proprietary LMSs. Okay, so that is not the major. I want to show you that you can create your own reporting system. For example, let's say you have organization that you are training. Let's say simple small organization that you are training the members of your staff on a particular job skill. At the end, they need to take tests which does not need advanced reporting. As a result, you need to create your own reporting system. That is exactly what I did in this demo project. Let me cancel this and preview this project. I go to preview and click project. Okay, this is the start screen. You can see, click the play button to begin. When I hover my mouse over the play button, you can see it changed to pointer. I'll now click on it, and you can see the start screen, the start page that say enter your reg number to begin. If I enter anything here and click begin, you can see user not found. It simply means that the user with the registration number does not exist in my database. Okay, how do I create the database to track the user of this particular test or course? It is very simple. I went to the MySQL database because I'm using WAMP server. Let me show you. Okay, you can see the WAMP server is running in background, and the WAMP server come with MySQL database and the Apache server, and all of them are running in background. Okay, so I go to the MySQL PHP admin dashboard. Here I created a database called students. Under the student database, I created a table called student details. You can see the student details here. I click here, you can see I have different feeds. Okay, each of these feeds and the ID will be automatically generated. The reg date will also be automatically generated, and the rest will be filled when the user go to the website to register. You can see in this table I have no data in it. Now I have also created a demo website. This is a demo website where a participant of that particular test is going to register. Maybe you as admin or the manager of that organization will be registering the people that you want to partake in that particular test. And after registration, the system is going to generate the registration number automatically. Let's see the sample. Let's click on Get Started. You can see when I click on Get Started, this sign up pop-up show. Now you can enter the registration detail of the participant. I'm going to use a demo user. You see, I enter John Doe. If I click on Submit, you can see please enter a valid email address. Okay, let me enter a valid email address. Okay, johndoe@gmail.com. I need to fill the first name and the last name. What do you want to study? For example, here you can choose whatever the skill that you want the participant to acquire. Okay, so let me just go to Fundamental of Computer and now click Submit. You can see a user registered successfully. You can see here, congratulations, registration was successful. Your reg number is this. You can see, you can log in with your email. Okay, so this is the registration number of the user. Okay, this first part of this registration number, ETA, is the company name, which is static, and the year is also dynamic, because if it is in 2022, it is going to change to 2022. And this one is also dynamic because it will be generated based on the user's initials. John Doe, J for John and D for Doe. And the serial number is also dynamic, okay, which will be increasing by 1. So let's go to our database and click the table. You can see here I have a 1 registered user. The first name, you see the date is automatically generated. The first name, Doe, and the full name is also here, and the email. You can see the reg number and the course, and the skill that we choose is also here. I also have a field that say is written. This one is going to be updated when the user write the test, and also the date the person write the test is also going to be updated, and the score, which will be coming from the Captivate project. Okay, now that I have registered a user, I'm going to copy this ID number, that is the registration number. I also publish the same test in this website. Okay, so I click on this test. You can see the test is already part of the website, and now I can click play. Now I need to enter the registration number. Remember, we have only 1 registered member. This is it here. And if I go to view, this is the part of the website, list of students and details. Those that are yet to write the test, if I click on view, you can see I have 1 user and the score is null. And you can edit, you can perform CRUD operation, and this page will only be shown to the admin or the person in charge to be editing the details of the participant. Okay, so it is not going to be shown to the general public. Instead of going to the back end of the my PHP my admin, you can rather program your website to have a user interface where you can edit the user and also delete the user if you want. Okay, so let's go back to the test section and let's try to log in with different name. If I click, you can see user not found. If I now enter the registration number, this registration number is coming from the first user. You see the reg number. If I now go to the test and click view result, you say you have not written the test. Now click OK. Now I'm going to click on begin test. You can see now welcome John. The John is the first name. Let's find out. You can see the first name is John, and the system welcome the name. It is pulling it from the database. You can see the first name is John. Now this is the quiz instruction. Okay, you can give any instruction you like. Then you click next. Let's assume this is a whole training that you want your participant to undergo, so they can take the training, view this content. This content here can be any length of dynamic content or training. It can be branch scenario, different kind of video tutorial, whatever medium, okay, that you want to your participant to learn. You can place it here. Just use only one slide, okay, for the demo. Now click on it, for example, and let's assume this is the whole course that the user participated on, and when the user is through partaking this course, you can now click next, and the quiz will start. Now this is the quiz, and I have you can answer the question. You can also click next if you don't know the answer, and go to the one you know. When you are ready to submit all the questions, you click submit all. So let's answer these questions. The major breakthrough in the fifth generation computer was the use of. Okay, I will answer this question randomly. Fifth generation computer started from which year? You can see some of the questions have images. Okay, you can see. I will go ahead and answer the rest of the questions. You can present your user with multiple choice questions where a user can pick multiple answers. You can see this is now that I've finished answering the question, you see this pop up. You have answered all the questions. What do you want to do next? If you submit all answers, that means you have finished the quiz. But if you think that there is some questions you need to change the option, you can click return to quiz. Let me click return to quiz so we can preview our answers again. You can see, can be able all the option that I choose. Right, this time around it is let me assume that I have answered all the questions correctly. Now we now click submit all answers. We now click submit. You can see congratulations. Here is the default. Here is the detail of your result. Okay, you can see email. There is the email is John Doe. Full name John Doe. Course fundamental of computer, score is 80. So guys, that is exactly what because this person have written the test. Now let's go back to our database and click refresh. You can see the score. You can see the date rating has been updated. The score is also updated, and its rating is now turned to true. Now let me refresh this page, and now try to log in again with the same registration number and click on begin test. You can see you have written the test. If I click on it again, you have written the test. Okay, so you cannot be able to write the test again because you have written the test. Another user with different registration number can log in and write the test, and it will be registered in the database, hereby creating your own reporting system instead of depending on learning management system. Now let's click on check result. Now under the check result, I have two options. It say email or reg number. It simply means you can enter your registration number or your email to check your result. Let's find the email of this user is John Doe. Let me copy this John Doe. Okay, I have the user interface. If I click here, click view, okay, nothing. If I go to those that have written the text in my own custom user interface, you can see have the reg number, also have the email, and also have the score, 80 point. Can edit this user, right? So let me get the email address and return back to check result. The check result is part of the website. We now enter, for example, let me enter wrong email. I click check, you can see a user with the email reg number because I added another. This is wrong. So let me enter the correct registration number of John Doe, the correct email of John Doe, and click check. You can see it show the result, and it will also show the reg number, John Doe, and the score. Now let's use the certificate to check it. Enter your email or reg number. If you do not enter anything, you can see what the message that show. Now this time around, let me go back and grab the reg number. Let us use the registration number to check the result. Okay, I just entered the reg number. If I enter wrong reg number, if I click, you can see user with the email reg number does not exist. So I have to enter the correct registration number and click check. You can also see that the report has been shown. This time around, I'm going to click view certificate. If I click on view certificate, a certificate is automatically generated. You can see in the database, it only pull the information, but the certificate is not stored in the database. It is automatically generated in the front end, but the details are being pulled from the database. Okay, so you can see a certificate has been generated for John Doe, and you can see the reg number is given here. This is the reg number, and the name John Doe, and the course that, or the skill that he acquired, fundamental of computer. The date of registration is from Monday, okay, to, because I just register. But if you register in different date and write the test in different date, simply means it is going to give you a different date here. Then the score, 80 point. This is my signature, the signature of the instructor, and the issue date, that is the date you generate this certificate, will be given here. All of them are today because I just did everything now. Now, if you are ready to download the certificate, just click download. You can see it has been downloaded, and hereby you can now take it to the printer and print it out. Okay, can now print it out because it is exactly A4 size paper. It is A4 size. All right. Okay, so that is it, guys. You can see how you can create your own tracking and reporting system. Now, these are the code that are behind all these things. If you go back here, this is the website. This is the UI, is the main website. Under the website, I have some PHP code that control the sign up, the editing. There are many code here. Okay, so we'll not go through them now, but you can write your own tracking system. Okay, so in terms of the front end of Adobe Captivate, I use Ajax. If you go to the first page that say begin test, you come to this first page and go to JavaScript section, advanced action. I have written some advanced actions here. This is the advanced action, and here this is the login script. This one control the login. Okay, this is the login script. It will check, it will go to the database and check if the user exists or not. Okay, so I'm not only showing you how to, I'm just showing you what you can do with Adobe Captivate. If you want to learn how to build this from scratch, let me know. Then I will create a video. Though it is not going to be a one video, it is going to be a several video list that will show you how to do these things. I hope you can now be thinking of how to do your own reporting without depending on learning management system. Thank you. I remain Olegu Chigozie from eTraining Academy.